went to bed that night, woke up in the morning, right away knew we had that 8 o'clock swim. I was kind of disappointed. The rec center, we had an 8 o'clock reservation and they limit you to 55 minutes. The rec center didn't open till late, 8 o'clock, and then we had to wait in line to register, so we were a few minutes late. I was still able to pop out a 3,200 yard swim. We did a set of 10 100s, 100 easy, 6 100s, 100 easy, 4 100s, 100 easy. And while I did hundreds, the rest of the guys did 75s because we left on a 115 base. So it was a really good workout for everybody involved.
Just doing my workout. Tuesday's arms and back.
But that's how we started the day. The next stop was to go home. I made some pancakes for everybody, some blueberry pancakes, some banana pancakes. We didn't listen to Jack Johnson while we did it, but we sang to each other about Jack Johnson while we did it, so we're making banana pancakes.
I'll make you banana pancakes, pretend like it's the weekend right now.
After the pancakes, we headed off and we needed to go to bike shop. Brian had a ferrule missing from his brake. We went to Fair Wheel Bike Shop on campus at U of A. Ralph, the owner's good friend. I've known a bunch of the mechanics there for a long time. But for some reason, the mechanic at the bike shop, I mean, he had no idea who I was, but that's not kind of irrelevant, but he was kind of a jerk to me.
Truly a sight to behold.
He didn't want to fix the bike, and it was kind of a critical situation because if he didn't fix the brake on the bike, Brian wasn't going to be able to ride. And so while this guy's getting into it with me, Alex Strickland, who I've known for the past 15 years, has been a mechanic there, pops out. I say hello to him, and boom, right away, Alex, who's a top-notch mechanic, jumps in, fixes the bike, and Brian effing Manat gives Alex Strickland a $100 bill, as much to thank him for the service as to look at the other guy who didn't help out, to say, hey man, that $100 bill could have been yours.
Big mistake. Big. Huge.
But geez, you know, is it really that hard to just be nice to somebody, help somebody out who's in trouble? A little detour on the ride, but kept taking off, and that day's ride, this was Saturday, and so the regular shootout, Madera Canyon ride went on. These guys weren't quite ready for that level of ride, so we rode the same route anyway, and then it obviously finishes on the sprint hill at the shootout. In January, there's typically as many as 100 riders in that group ride. It's an absolutely iconic ride in the city of Tucson. There's great history with it. They used to hand out a leader jersey every week at the ride. They don't do that anymore because it is more of a race than a ride. It's still like that, but it's changed and evolved like the rest of us over the years. And so I didn't get to ride the shootout, but I wanted to take these guys on the course. And then after the shootout, the pro guys, which would usually include me, but several other triathletes as well, take it and make it a long day, about a 100-mile day, by riding into Green Valley and doing Madera Canyon. So we rode into Green Valley, stopped at our first gas station, loaded up with some fuel. A couple guys forgot masks, so I bought Frank and Eric a mask for the day. Nobody forgot a mask after that. A couple close calls, but we remembered them.
I forgot my mask.
Forgot my mask.
So got those masks, headed out to Madera Canyon. Madera Canyon is about a 13-mile climb, and it's very flat, about 4% at the bottom, very gradual at first. Then it kicks up super steep to about 14% at the very top. So you're really running out of gears. Frank and Eric kind of took off, battling it out, a little challenge of the egos, getting after each other, which was cool to see. And they had a blast climbing. I rode with Steve. Brian and John were quite a ways behind. I ended up dropping Steve, just a matter of gearing. Steve was riding a 54-42 chain ring with an 1123 cassette. So he was struggling. He was really out of gears for that level of climb. John and Brian both had to hop off their bikes and walk up some of the steepest pitches on the climb. But I'll tell you what, they both made it to the top, which was super impressive. impressive. We celebrated at the top for a little bit.
Made it, DJ. Let's do it.
And then we took off to Old Ajo Highway, went back down Madera Canyon, hopped on Old Ajo Highway, and at 84 miles in the ride, we stopped at another Circle K. We're at mile 84 here, day one, to climb Madera Canyon.
KOM right here.
KOM right there. Hey, this is Frank. First one up, last one down. Wouldn't be Frank if that wasn't true. We got about 16 miles to go. Stop and get some calories. What did you eat?
Lemon pie. Snickers. This is Field's cookie. Snickers. Cliff Bar. It's the worst choice.
Yeah. He also got a banana. I entered this trip super stressed out. I was really stressed about work and just life in general before I left. Too much stuff going on. Some big deadlines approaching. And so, man, I was in a dark place on this part of the ride, and we stopped and refueled. It helped me feel a lot better. We got home. It was John and Brian's first 100-mile ride ever. How you feeling, John?
Feel great.
Yeah?
100 miles.
You ready to do it again tomorrow? Not yet. They'd done some long rides in the past, but never 100 miles. We extended it just a tiny bit past the condo, the townhouse, to make sure that we could see triple digits on everyone's odometer. Pretty cool day. After that bike ride, we did a short run off the bike, and we started on day one with just a 20-minute run. All right, it's time to run off the bike. Is Frank ready to run? And kept the pace super light, which was, I think, really important on a big training camp like this, to start out easier on the runoff to keep your body feeling fresher. So after the runoff, we needed some dinner. What did we do for dinner? This is why I have my notes here. That day we headed back to Campus Town, and again, since it was Saturday night, we didn't have reservations anywhere. We wanted some food quick. So we went to this place, the University of Arizona campus, called No Anchovies. They do pizza by the slice, kind of New York style, big slices. We all had 3 slices, big slices of pizza.
Pizza time.
I was kind of upset. The bartender didn't like my face or something like that, and she was pretty mean to me.
Youths.
She did eventually sell me beer, despite serving a lot of other people in front of me who arrived after me. So I don't know what it is. I must just have a face that people don't like. I don't know. But we had some great pizza, from buffalo wing pizza to spinach pizza to Hawaiian to hot dog pizza.
That doesn't make sense.
It was a great experience, awesome. We got some salads too, just to throw some veggies in the diet. Then we went back home. That night I stayed up till 1 a.m. working on everyone's bikes to work out all the kinks after riding 100 miles. Went to bed, and the next day we got up. We were going to start at 7 a.m. The guys wanted to push it back until 8 a.m. to start riding Mount Lemmon.